You can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
First carry for Najee Harris.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert.
It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Quentin Johnston.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Chargers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Third and 19. Lawrence will throw.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis.
This is taken at the 23. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
They're on the 39-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
He gets it to Johnston.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a first down carry for Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and wasn't going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Ladd McConkey, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run with Etienne. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break the tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Lawrence to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to pull down if he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a give, running left is Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Herbert. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Well, and that is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Second down and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. Rolling to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go quickly here out to Moore. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This one is caught. It's Moore. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. To the air again, Herbert. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Ladd McConkey with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Lawrence. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Herbert now.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To the left side, he's got McConkey.
Well, the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left.
And this one too low.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Herbert throwing again.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Flush to his right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 15. Here's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
And you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but given credit, able to hold on to the football.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Now it's Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
At the 11-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. On the give, this is Harris. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Herbert. Finds Johnston. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 64 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point attempt to come here. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Harris will start the drive out. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Herbert.
That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, LA! Quentin Johnston, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now it's blocked, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 33 yards. And the Jags have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Charger drive about to get going. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs. And that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
That one complete to McConkey.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
2nd and 6. Going to be caught here left side, Moore.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, we're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
First down, and they go back to Harris. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. Skirts by at the 15. And they'll get this down to the 10. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert out to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Ladd McConkey touchdown grab. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run again with Harris.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Jags grab it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The thing started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Chargers, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.